Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod Let's Play. So first off, I apologize for not having an episode up for you guys on Sunday. I returned from my trip to the Mojave Desert a little bit late, or later than I expected anyways, and I didn't have time to record. And so, this will be our first episode in about a week, but just as a quick refresher for you guys, we did manage to take Carhold for ourselves in the last episode. And unfortunately, I made the boneheaded move of giving this away to Lord Sherian Hardy, who was Sir Sherian Hardy at the time, without going through the proper channels and making him a minor lord under us. And so he's an ally of ours, but he's not a vassal. He's a vassal of the Starks. So I messed that up. But we have Carhold, we still have Weeping Bay, and we'll try to get this back somehow without killing him if we can avoid it, because he is like our brother-in-law, or I think he's our uncle-in-law. But yeah, we'd like to avoid that if we can. Anywho, our next goal is to try to take some land from the Umbers if we can, or possibly the Boltons. Either way. But yeah, we're going to continue to try to grow our holding from these two outward. So anyways, before we get started, I just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying this series so far and you'd like to see more. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to follow along with this series as it plays out, and it helps the channel grow. So we can create the High Lordship of Carhold, and that's what we should have done before. It will give me 200 prestige and cost me 0 gold. Well, why wouldn't I then? Yeah, do it. Okay, so yeah, I should have done that first. I was under the impression that because we took that from the original holder, it should have been ours already. But yeah, we are now the holders of the High Lordship, and so we might be able to... I don't know. I guess not. Let's see. I can't usurp it because it's a county rank, of course. Well, I don't know how we're going to go about this. But we are going to try to get Eastmelt under our control if we can. And by under our control, I mean a vassal to us, not held directly by us. Because this is probably the poorest province in the north, at least in my, at least as far as I've seen, is what I'm trying to say there. So I don't really have any desire to hold it for ourselves. These two are much more profitable. And this, whatever. We don't really need it. Okay, that's interesting. We can have up to 22 vassals. Oh good, we had a son named Harwin. Cool. Oh, he died stillborn. That's unfortunate. Wow, yeah, words fail me too. I did not see that coming. That's really unfortunate. Hopefully we are able to have children. If they continue to be stillborn, we might be in serious trouble here. We do have Heward, our nephew, who is not the best character, but at least he's somebody to inherit this title. Let's see. Chief General. Is that a promotion or a demotion? I keep forgetting. She keeps bouncing us back and forth between these two titles, and I don't know which one is higher. I guess I'll accept. Okay, so we're Master at Arms. Right, so are we commanding her armies? I don't think so. At least not that particular one. Uh-oh. My priest has been wounded. Damn it. That's annoying, to say the least. He's doing charity, damn it. Like, let him be nice to you. Stop attacking him. Okay. How much for one of these? 800, yikes. You were traveling by carriage in the countryside of Winterfell. When it comes to a sudden halt, the road has been blocked by a fallen tree. The coachman explains that you will have to make a slight detour on an isolated, smaller path. Yeah, it's a trap. You force your way through the improvised barricade, narrowly avoiding an ambush by highwaymen. They send an accurate volley of arrows after your carriage as it speeds away, missing by mere inches. Huh. In the employ of who? Who is she? So she's trying to kill us. Interesting. Lock her up. Okay, so she's locked up for that. And we need to figure out who she's working for. And let's see. Oh, we just imprisoned your tutor. Whoops. Okay, well, who would be best suited for this job? Somebody with diplomacy or stewardship. No, what am I doing? Educate, educate, educate. Okay. Sure, let her do it. Okay. So that was scary. Somebody tried to kill us. And almost succeeded. I imagine that, my uncle is involved in that. Yeah, do that. Let's try to get a claim on Eastmelt, and we'll see what we can make of that. Let's see. Though I had thought Rickard to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel Theoden Karstark, his rival, was slightly erratic. Rickard claimed to be constantly subject to affronts from his rival. I mean, I'll allow it. You guys are none of my business. I don't really care if one of you dies. So we're going to try to form a claim on Eastmelt through these means. The maintenance cost of the levies I sent my liege are ruinous. Perhaps I should ask for some gold in return for my dutiful service. Huh. I will ask for compensation. Huh. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what to do with that, but okay. So hopefully we can make something happen here. I'm also going to put my Justicar on it. What is she currently doing? She's improving relations with White Harbor, which isn't all that necessary right now. So I need you to fabricate a claim here. And we're going to have to remedy this situation a bit. But at least now we have the High Lordship. And so anybody that we conquer, we can put under that High Lordship. And make them a vassal of ours. And, you know, we get taxes and things from them. I would love to attack Lonely Hills, but they're part of the Umber High Lordship. Oh, look, this kid's all grown up. Yoren Umber, is that his brother? Yeah. Let's see. Could we arrange a betrothal between anybody? It would appear not. Maybe her. No. Yeah, the age difference is hurting us, as well as the fact that we can't offer them. You know, you would think that would be less of an issue now that we are basically holding the place of the Karstarks. Offering to pay the ransom for her release personally. Huh. I get 10 gold. No, you tried to kill me. Let's see, dishonorable. Yeah, I mean, we knew she was dishonorable. Let's see here. Yeah, attempted murder. So, Nope, you're going to stay in my custody a while longer. Now, if you give up who you're working with, we might be able to come to some sort of agreement. But until then, I don't think so. What else is going on here? Oh, a bunch of faction stuff. Liege Loyalists. What else is there? Seniority, succession in the north. Elective succession. That might be kind of interesting. That would be the easiest way for us to take over the north. We'll see what happens here. What else is going on? Roost for the Rills faction has disbanded. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna run this faction for a little bit, see what happens. And who knows, maybe we could turn it into an elective monarchy and get elected as Lord Paramount of the North. And that would basically allow us to usurp the whole North in one go. I don't know how well that would work. And then obviously there's the matter of once you become Lord Paramount of the North, you could potentially lose your ground the exact same way, so you need to like change it over. Which is what we saw in our High Kingdom of Skyrim playthrough, where eventually, you know, we had this giant kingdom that we lost to elective monarchy because somebody beat us out, because we didn't have a very strong contender for the throne. We had two adequate contenders, but nobody who like really stood out, and so it was difficult to get them to vote for anybody from our family. What happened to you? Did you die? You did. Oh, that wound got him. Damn. I need another priest. Why can't I do this? Oh, okay, so it need to meet like a minimum plot power. Got it. I need a new member of my court. And they need to be a holy man. Okay. They should arrive fairly soon, if they haven't already. I always forget if it tells me. I don't have a spy master? What's going on with that? Rowena, you are in charge of that now. Do me a favor and scheme and Carhold for the time being. And then priest. Sure. Why don't you convert people here? For whatever reason, I don't know. Just work on that. Charity doesn't seem to be getting us anywhere, so let's see. We can press a claim on the Kingdom of the North, or the High Lordship of White Harbor. Very interesting. Hold on, let's take a look at this. So, my nephew is Lord of White Harbor. How did that happen? What happened to Byam Manderly? This is very interesting. So, Wylus died by suspicious circumstances. Byam Manderly is still alive. So what happened to him? How did he get deposed? And how did this kid become Lord of White Harbor? More importantly, this kid is my heir as well. And so if we don't have a kid, we will end up playing as this character, and we will take on White Harbor, anything else that he is in charge of, which is just White Harbor from the looks of it. But he's lord of all these vassals here. So he would be lord of White Harbor, all these vassals, Weeping Bay, Carhold, and not Eastmelt yet, but hopefully. So that's a pretty interesting proposition. It might be better for us that we don't have an heir of our own. Although he's an awful character, so we would need to replace him as soon as we could. Okay, well, let's let her know, since she doesn't seem to feel responsible for, helping pay for those levies. That's nearly full. Taking us a while to get that back up, but once we do, we'll have a little bit more than 4,000 troops at our disposal, which could really help us out in regard to this faction thing. Nobody's joining our faction, but when we hit 4,000, we'll be at, I don't know, probably close to like 50% of our liege, and so we would only need a handful of people to join us to make that happen. Meanwhile, we're not really gaining any plot power here. Janella Manderly is converted to the old gods. So the Manderlys are converting. Oh, my wife converted. Nice. I forgot she was a Manderly. Totally forgot about that. Right, well, that's good. Good. Oh, nice! The Starks actually came through for me, so... Sherian Hardy, Lord of Eastmelt, is now subservient to us. Our alliance is broken because he's now my vassal. That's awesome, so that worked out. Luckily, the Lady Stark is generous. I kind of feel bad for, like, plotting her... I mean, we're not really trying to overthrow her, we're just trying to change the succession laws in the north, which wouldn't affect her, it would just affect who takes her place when she dies. So we haven't really betrayed her yet, but it sort of violates the spirit of known as the Candid. What? Lord Nelsor the Candid. I don't know what that's supposed to be in reference to, but okay. Like, in what way is he candid? Yeah, we've got stuff going on, obviously. Such a shame. We're having a really hard time having a son, and at this point we're better off not having one. But this kid's awful. He's a terrible, terrible character. She's also very bad. Did I pick her? I don't remember if I set this one up or not. I may have. I think I did because this guy doesn't have any other kids. It sucks. Yeah, so what happened is she was his heir at the time, and so I set that up hoping that we could potentially take a gamble there and maybe end up inheriting Lonely Hills. But it looks like his parents are still having children. Or at least one of his parents is. So we have this kid now, who's already a lord, in fact. Very interesting. A lot of strange developments going on in this episode. Kind of hard to keep track of. 625, huh? I would love to be able to build like a city here to really boost that income. Let's see. Oh, I don't care about that. Nobody's joining our faction. Like, what's going on here? Maybe once our strength grows a little bit more, things will go our way. Because if we're at like 50% on our own, I assume somebody would be interested in like hopping on that train. Especially since it sort of opens up a lot of potential for people to move up the ranks, you know? Not just us, but obviously we're going to try to take advantage of that. Wait. Who? What? Oh, right. Not this Nelsor, the other Nelsor. I was like, are we having an affair that I don't know about? Because, like, the player character, I don't think they can do that. Okay, so she's, like, our second or third cousin or something like that. This Nelsor. Our cousin's daughter. Got it. That threw me a little bit. Wow, the King Beyond the Wall is really bringing it. The North is not doing so well here. Now, if I become Lord Paramount of the North, one of the things I'd like to do is maybe conquer all of the stuff beyond the wall. Although that might be a bad idea. I don't know if there's like an event where stuff comes down from beyond it. But, it would be kind of cool to just like take all of it, and then all the free folk would be under my rule as well. So, how are we doing on this intrigue? Not great. Let's see. He would be willing to help, but I'd have to pay him. How much do you require? 15, and that would get him on board. Well, you know what? I don't even scratch that. I don't even need this plot anymore because what I was trying to do already happened. So, yeah, forget that. Anything else we might want to do? Huh, no, I don't really feel like killing anybody, necessarily. Who are you? I don't know who these people are, or why I would want to rescue them. I can't pull that off. We could make a demand of Lady Bessa now, but chances are she would say no. We don't really have the strength to threaten her at all. Although, oh, the garrison is actually massive. That's not that accurate, because we know very well that the garrison in Winterfell was not that great if Theon Greyjoy was able to take it with such a small force. But, yeah, I was going to say, you know, if they're off fighting the free folk, we might be able to take advantage of that situation. Not that I would necessarily want to, but no, the garrison is bigger than our army is. We have Lord that Edwile Wet has come back from a long voyage, and quite the epic voyage it was. After setting sail from Pike, he sailed the Shivering Sea to Ibn, then on to navigate the treacherous Thousand Islands. Finally, he voyaged as far as Nefer, the old capital of the Kingdom of Nagai. All the while, Edwile gained an abundance of eastern treasures. He's a true legend. Good for him, I guess. I don't know why that was relevant to us in any way. Blah, blah, blah. High Chief Steer II of the Haunted Forest has usurped the title Chiefdom of Whitetree from Orel of Craster's Keep. Huh. These are free folk. Why do I care? Yeah, it's of no consequence to me. Unless, of course, they conquer the north, which then it, you know, would be a consequence to me. But until then... Oh, look, she came around. How nice. Of course, she says dedicated to the war effort. We haven't raised a single levy to the war effort. At least not her war efforts. We've raised them for our own war efforts, but yeah, we have not been helping out with these guys at all. Although I am helping command the forces to some degree, as far as I know, because we are master at arms or whatever. Okay. Looks like we had a revolt that was put down fairly quickly. Oh, we got a big-ass army coming in. Are you guys gonna deal with that? Yeah, they're headed there. What's here? Let's see. Nelsor seeks to kill Mariah. Who's Mariah? I honestly don't know. Let's find out. I'm not going to imprison him regardless, but I would like to know who he's trying to kill. her, possibly? Oh, maybe her. Probably her. She's in our court. None of these other people are in our court. Could have been more specific, though. I'm not sure why he would want to kill her. But I don't know. She doesn't really... Like, she's kind of a worthless character at this point. So, I'm honestly not too concerned about it. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but you're welcome to try. Okay, well, I think we are out of time, so I'm going to break it off here. And in the next episode, we are going to continue our plotting and scheming, trying to gain more holdings in the north. This is something I definitely want to pursue. Now that our nephew is Lord of this. How's he shaping up? He's not going to be a very good character, that's for sure. But yeah, now that our heir is currently the Lord of a fairly large holding, I would very much like to pursue some sort of, I don't know, some sort of plot to make him our final heir, I guess I should say. And so that he'll become Lord of this as well, and we'll basically fuse White Harbor and Carhold as one. And then we can maybe look at taking some of the stuff in between us. Perhaps going to war with the Boltons and, you know, grabbing up some of this land. This guy's actually independent, so we could grab him up. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Clash of Kings with you guys. Not a Clash of Kings, some Crusader Kings Game of Thrones mod. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.